Hey guys, Sky2Quaddy here. Back at it again. Junkyard build 1 is deceased, or at least permanently lost, as you know in my last video. So got enough parts to do a few more 5-inch quads. So this one was from my boneyard in the garage, and I'll be using this old, what's this, Racer Star Form 1 6S ESC, and I never really got to use this old setup. These this Racer Star, what is they? Fires? Yeah, 2305. You see that? BR2305S Fire Edition, 2400 kV. This will be your 5S machine, and I'm also going to be running it with not TBS because I couldn't afford that right now. So I went ahead and got the R9M, the Frsky R9M. So this one will be another budget build. Near literally free, well, not free, but from old parts that I've used before. One thing I don't like about this frame is where the antenna is going to go, and it's a little bit, I can feel it, there's a little bit of wiggle, so I'm probably gonna have to put some heat shrink in between that and then squeeze it together before I put the antenna there. And thanks to Matt Fervor, anyway, he explained to me that the R9M long distance module is compatible with the T12. At least the openTX is now upgradable for the Jumper T12. So thank you, Matt. I went ahead and got it and did the upgrades for it on both the transmitter and the receiver. And I'll be using the Flex firmware, because apparently they fixed that now. So what happens when you have the Flex firmware, it will automatically jump or change the milliwatts for you automatically. So if you're short range, it'll keep it at 10. You go a little bit farther and it feels it needs to increase signal, it'll go to 100, then 500, then 1 watt. And just to show you that it's working. Oops.
Welcome to openTX.
Upgraded. Okay, so if I go into here, models, go all the way up, that is the multi-protocol for the R9M, which is this module back here. And when I change the wattage, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. You can't hear it there, but it's starting to vibrate or hum a little bit because it's not connected to the actual transmitter. So let me get out of there and power down. And what I dig about this is that the R9M module, got the whole darn thing because I couldn't afford the TBS Crossfire at the moment. But the module and the upgraded antenna, the Super 8, was under $50, $49 at Amazon.com. I got it a little bit cheaper than that because I had some points from my credit card, which is not really points, is it? Still losing money. But anyway, I got it for like 44 bucks. And when it first came out, this module was close to $100. And I didn't want to take the chance and spend that type of money back then. But now, since they've lowered the price, they've upgraded the firmware, everything works great on it. This will probably be my main way to go for me to actually fly 5-inch quads on up. And especially since the receivers are dirt cheap too. They're, what, $19, $20, which is a little bit less than the XSRs that I've been using as well. So kind of a no-brainer for me when it comes to bigger quads, but I'll be using the XSRs and the XM pluses for my smaller 3-inch quads. So there is that. So yep, that's the build for now. Now I'm gonna put her together and get a better flight controller. And with the long distance R9M, I will hope to get not great distance, but just better penetration where I fly. So that doesn't happen again, what happened last week. Anyway, guys, so I'll put it together, hopefully put it in the air. Sky2Quaddy, signing out. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to mention, signing back in, that you can actually go to Banggood and get the R9M module, the Super 8 antenna, and the long distance receiver for $59. That's a crazy package deal that you can get dirt cheap for a long distance setup. And that's at Banggood right now. And if you probably go online and try to find some 10% off coupons, you probably get it cheaper than that. So that's a no-brainer. And I've actually heard that, this is not as great as a TBS setup, but I've heard that a lot of TBS owners have actually got the R9Ms because they're so darn dirt cheap. Why not? You know, so yeah, kind of a no-brainer, guys. If you just want to get into a long range, you might want to check it out. Something to consider. But let me put it together, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Sky 2 Quaddy signing out for real this time. Take care.